And I am done with work for the day, and I am here to play Bullet Heart. Let's see if this is actually working. Um, how do I find out? Ba-da-ba-ba. Oh, it says I'm. This works! Yay! Let me just tell some of my friends I'm doing this in case they want to give me some support. Done that before I did this, but I was trying to figure out how it was gonna work. Here, share, copy link, and I'm just trying to find uses for my new iPad. Yay! Okay, so let's go there. Okay, so this is Bullet, and this is a game where there's like bullets coming at you, and if they hit the bottom of the board, they shoot you, and if you lose all your life, you die. Normally, it would be a versus game where I play against somebody else. There's two different solo versions. The first solo version is the score attack, which is what I'm doing now, where I just am supposed to be trying to learn the game going against that. I'm going to see how many of these 8 heroines I have the energy to go through tonight. If you do tune in the middle, I'm going to put that in the chat so that people don't forget. Please tell me if I'm getting rules wrong. Thank you. Okay. Um, and so after I play with this first character, if I feel like I've got the hang of it, I might change over to do a villain, a boss on one of the other sides, or I might just keep trying to do a regular one for the next one. We'll see how it goes. We're just gonna wing this out and go completely bonkers. So I think I've got the whole board in view, and this is enough space for me to put the villains at if I get to the villains. And we did our setup, and I think we just start from there. Do I draw cards first? You will place bullets. Oh right, yeah, because I put 10 bullets into my shooter bag for the beginning. So this is Adelheid Beckendocker. She says, "Listen closely. You don't want to miss it." I'm assuming she's German. Any face down bullets in her sight area are all colors and have no numbers or stars. Her abilities are she can use one thing to move a bullet left, right, down, or left, right, or down one. She can use two to draw a card. She can use one to move a bullet diagonally. Whenever she clears a star, she can flip any bullet face down, which makes it all colors and no numbers or stars. And she gets an action point too. I get both of those when I clear a star. Whenever you clear bullets, you perform additional effects in the in cleared in any order. Yeah, so I get both of them things. And then my 3 cards that I have Wooden Waltz, which I need 2 greens and anything in a row, and then I can clear 3 things below it. Dance with Me is the caption. This is a green on top with any 2 things below it, and then I can put clear 3 things in a row. Even the most insignificant sound can inspire. And finally, Crossfade, which is a yellow, and it says time to move on. So the first thing that we do we and I can do placing bullets, using actions, using patterns, all of that stuff in any order that I want until my turn is over and I have finished placing all of my bullets, and that's when I would draw things. Okay, cool. So let's place a bullet. Our first bullet is a yellow 3. So from the yellow column, it goes 1, 2, 3 spaces down towards me. And I'm not supposed to be scared of bullets until I see 3 in a column, is what I think it is. And I have 10 in the bag that I have to place before the turn ends. So we have 4 bullets here. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Because it goes 4 spaces down. So that is not a design that I have. I have a 1 pink, so that goes there. That's not a design that I have. I really need to draw some green here based on what I know. We get 2 here, so that goes 1, 2, down on that track. We have red 3, does nothing for me. 1, 2, 3. All these bullets are coming at me, and I'm just standing here like, what's up? We have a red 2. Still can't do anything. I need some green cards. We have a pink 1, so that goes into the first empty space. Oh dear. We have a blue 1, so this goes here. There's really nothing I can do. Oh, wait a minute. I see a thing. So if I spend 2 power, I can activate this, move a bullet left, right, or down 1 space to move this bullet 2 spaces down, and then I can trigger this crossfade ability, which lets me clear all 3 of these bullets. So this gets cleared, and all cleared bullets go into this intensity track. And then this number 4, when that gets cleared, it's a star. So that star lets me flip another thing over. So I'm going to flip this 1, and that now counts as all color with no numbers. So any color with no numbers, and I get an action point for clearing a star. So in the end, that only cost me 1. Okay, so now I have these green things that I might be able to use for something else. Do I get to refresh my AP? I refresh my AP every round. So I think, because I got 3 cards here, I think I'm going to spend 2 AP immediately to draw a third pattern, which is Conduct. Well, that's going to be a difficult one to pull off based on what's going on with the board, but we have it. So now, if I can get something here, then I can clear both of these pretending that's a green, which would be another star. And I can do that. Ooh. Okay, we're going to use 1 to move this bullet diagonally this way. And we're going to use 1 to move this bullet 1 space this way. Now, like Catalyst Cord, we have a green, a something, and a something. So I can clear all 3 of these. And that is 2 stars. So do I clear a star whenever you clear bullets and you clear a bullet with a star, and you clear a bullet with a star, perform additional effects shown on every action with a star in the corner for each bullet with a star cleared. So yeah, I'm going to get to do both of those things twice. So these things are going to go over here. This gets discarded. I believe I have to discard it when I use a thing, right? Assuming so. When you use and discard it, yes. Okay, so I'm going to get to do 2 of these. So I'm going to get 2 power back from this, and then I get to flip, 2 bullets face down, but I only have 1, so it's going to be this 1 bullet. Okay, well, that's fine. Okay. Let's see. Oh, we only have a few more bullets in here. We have a pink 3, and we have a pink 1. And that is all 10 of them. So I just want to make sure I'm doing this right. The intensity would go up by 1. All bullets and incoming go to current. Set IP to highest number. In the score attack mode, we don't use power-ups. The bullets could go to intensity. The intensity increases by 1 for each bullet on the intensity track. The intensity marker does not increase by this amount. After drawing bullets for intensity, put the bullets on the intensity track back onto the center. When you lose your skulls, you get to a number of rounds. So that's going to keep going up. So these bullets, I think, stay coming at me if I choose to end my turn now. Now, the thing is that I would be able to still spend points until this is over. Okay. Do I want to do that? Do I want to just try to do some more stuff? Well, because my AP will get set to its highest number. So I feel like I should try to do what I can to arrange the things that are here. So we're going to go ahead and use 1 to move this up diagonally. We're going to use 1 to move this down 1. We're going to use 1 to move this diagonally. So that we're going to move that up diagonally, actually. So that means that I have the things here that I need to clear things below it. Well, we did what we did, and that's what we did, and that's what we're at. Okay, so end phase. We are going to draw a pattern up to our hand size, so we're going to draw this the drop. Few joys in life compared to waiting for this one moment, she says. And then we are going to, these are the clear bullets. We're going to draw bullets for intensity. So we get 4 for that. So we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're drawing 10 bullets again. There's none in here. So we're drawing 10 bullets from here to pop in here. So let's see. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so we've got 10 bullets in there. The bullets that were on the intensity track here are going to go back into the center, which is this giant white bag. And then this is going to go up by. I don't know if I did that in the right order. Did I do that in the right order? Intensity. I don't know. What does intensity go? Draw new power-ups. Increase intensity by 1 plus 1 for each better, blah, blah, blah. I think that's the right time. Well, tell me if I'm wrong in the comments. Take a power-up. Draw bullets from the center. New bullets. Then we raise the intensity. Yes, that was cool. Okay. So this goes back up to our maximum, and then we're going to start our next turn. And I think I'm going to draw a few bullets and try to let the board get a little wonky before I do anything funky this time. We have 3 yellows. That's 1, 2, 3. Oh, so it's going to jump over my stuff, and that wooden waltz might be helpful. This is 2, 1, 2. And this is 2, 1, 2. Wish I could show this up on the camera. We got a blue 2, 1, 2. Oh, this is starting to get raunchy over there. We got a blue 2 with a star, so that's 1, 2. We're going to go ahead and use a diagonal to move this up 1, and then we're going to go ahead and use I can't move anything up. I can only move it diagonal or sideways. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to spend 1 more to move a bullet left, right, or down to move this here. And then we're going to use this wooden waltz to clear 1, 2, 3. One of those was a star, so we get to get a power back. And then I'm going to want to turn one of the others face down. I don't see anything that's useful to me about red, so I'm going to go ahead and turn this one face down for now. Where did this one end up face down? I don't know, but it's there, so maybe that's weird. And we've drawn Molten Melody. This one does use a red. Face down things count as any color. Blah, 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 blah. You know, we can clear this whole board up, so why don't we just go ahead and we're going to move this down 1, and we're going to move this diagonal down 1, and we're going to move this over 2, and we're going to move this diagonally up 1, and then we're going to use Molten Melody to just clear all of these off the board. So these are gone. That did not give me a star. Was I supposed to redraw that? Oh, I was supposed to spend 2 to draw that when I discarded Wooden Waltz. We'll just put me down to 0 and call it a day. Okay. This is what we call a learning play, and this is why I do them live, in case people can help me. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, we got that. 1 yellow goes here. 2 red goes here. 3 green, 1, 2, 3 goes here. And 3 pink goes 1, 2, 3. Oh, I have this done. Oh, no, I need another thing up there. And I don't have any more movement, but I also don't have any more bullets. No more bullets. Okay, so we're going to draw a card to fill up our hand with a caloric crescendo. The heat leaves your body like so many other things in your life. Thanks, Adelheid. And then we are going to put 1 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 plus 5 is 12 in the bag. So it's going to get raunchier and raunchier as we go. So we've got 1, 2, 3 in the bag, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So let's see if this kills us. We're going to put these back in here. We raise this up to 6. So yes, it will be even more next time, and we get our 7 energy back. Things are lining up in ways that are not ideal. That's the one. I almost started pulling out of the bag that has 5,000 things in it to start this next turn, and that would have been bad news bears for Greg. All right, so we've got 1 blue. Does that let me do anything? No. We've got 1 green. I don't like these ones hovering over at the top here. I'd rather get the bigger numbers. But it is what it is, what it is. 1 yellow, which comes all the way straight to here. Now, if I draw a yellow 4, I will get hit. So maybe I should start taking some time to think about other options available to me. Such as, if I move this down 1, and then I move, well, that doesn't do anything for me. Never mind. I'm going to take that back, because that is not what I would like. But I could do this. I am going to move this pink one to here, and I'm going to move this green one to here. Oh, that's not true. I'm going to move this yellow one to here, and then I'm going to trigger the drop and use that to clear this star, which gives me back 1 thing and lets me flip something face down, which is going to be this, because I think I have a plan. I hope I have a plan. We shall see if I have a plan. We still have 3 stars here, which is not ideal. So I'm going to go ahead and move this one to the left for reasons that should be very clear to everyone. If you look at this conduct card. Okay. Now, we've drawn a yellow 4, so it's good I did all that, because that would have thwonked me right up the thwonkaroonie. I definitely need to get rid of something else while this mess is happening. So we're going to go ahead and move this green one down here, move this pink one down here, and then trigger the conduct. So we have a space here, but this one, oh no, that has to be empty. That symbol means empty, right? Ooh, did I read it wrong? There's the little thing that says what the symbols do. Yeah, that should have been empty. Okay, so I don't move that down, which means I can destroy 1, 2, and 3 of these. So these go right over here. This goes here. It's a star, so I get a point back, and I can flip another thing face down. And we're just going to go ahead and flip something that's not a star, because that's what we're doing, and keep drawing from our bin. So we've got a pink 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that column is now in trouble. There's not very much that we can do about it. We're going to have to, okay, so we're going to move this over 1, and we're going to move this over 1 to give ourselves some breathing room. That's just a breathing room play. I really have no plan around it. And we're going to get a pink 2. 1, 2. The pinks just keep coming. Right. Let's move this diagonally down here. Let's move this diagonally down here. Let's move this over here. We're just trying to make sure that we're keeping less than 3 in each field. Is like the only plan right now. Yellow 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we got 3 in a field yet again. So we're going to move this to the left. We're going to move this diagonally up. Oh shoot, we can't move anything else at the moment, so we're going to use this card to burn this star, which lets me get an energy back and flip something face down, which is going to be this one. And then we're going to use 1 power to just move this over here. And that is all the things we can do this turn. So if something goes wrong with these last few bullets, we're just screwed. So we got a pink 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh my goodness, this pink column is trying to kill me. Yellow 3, 1, 2, 3. So is the yellow column. Everything's trying to kill me. Green 2, 1, 2. Ah, it's so full. This is scary. Ah, pink 1, we're still safe, but only barely. Blue 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, the bag is empty. We've made it through without dying. So, very important. We're going to draw 3 cards. So we now have 3 cards to use. We have Burning Bridges, we have Beethoven, and we have phlogistic. I don't even know how to say these words, but I'm not gonna. We have the quotes. Burning bridges, there's no turning back now. Beethoven, there you are. I told you to stop attacking others. Bad Beethoven. Beethoven's her dog, I think. And phlogistic phrase, when my music ignites your emotions, your body will follow suit. I have no idea what I'm going to do with any of these things just yet. All I know is I am very, very scared. And we are about to add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus 6 is 11 tokens to our little bag. So that's going to be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 11. Now, technically, when you're playing this multiplayer, you're supposed to set a timer for 3 minutes for each person's turn. And if their turn is over, all they can do is just add the rest of their bullets without doing any other actions. So I can only imagine, like, it would get pretty frenetic when you play it with people who know what's going down. But let's figure out where we're at right now. So yeah, the first thing I'm doing is moving this down here, and then I have Beethoven's Third. I have a 3 here, and these 2 are filled, so I can clear these 3 bullets out of the way. I'm just trying to clear bullets right now because I am scared, and I get to turn something else face down. I get to turn something else face down, face down, face down. What's going to get me stars? I don't want to turn that face down, I want that first star. Let's turn that face down. So we still have 3 things in a few different rows here, which is not really the ideal. We're going to use this to move this up left 1, so we now have our 2 fires in that row for what we need. We're going to use this to move this over 1. We can trigger 2 fires, destroying 1, 2, 3, 4 bullets. One of those is a star, which is the important part. So we get an energy back, and we can flip something else face down, which I think is going to be this one. We currently don't have 3 in any column, so we're just going to go for it. 1 yellow. Now we have 3 in a column. That didn't take very long, did it? Let's go ahead and move this diagonally down so that we at least have a trigger for our final phlogistic phrase if it comes up. Okay, next, more yellow. Another 1 yellow at that. If that's a 4, we get hit. I'm going to spend 2 to draw a card. Oh, that means I have to shuffle. I don't really even know which cards are in my hand, and I don't know if there's any that's going to necessarily help me. I forgot to raise this up to 7 because it's going to be even worse on the next turn. Can I make it to 11 on my first game? Did I cheat? How much did I cheat if I cheated? So many questions, so many comments, so many concerns. Okay, what did we draw? We drew the wooden waltz again. That's not ideal for me, as far as I can see. We're just gonna have to draw a token and see what happens, because I don't want to draw another card because I don't have very movement options. Blue 1. I want to wait to use those movements until they can get me to something that'll actually clear something out, so I'm gonna still wait. Oh my gosh, yellow 1, really? Oh, no, they don't move down by themselves. That's the problem. That 1 star is just stuck up on the top like a hoop nanny. Red 3, 1, 2, 3. This is not bad. I could, yeah. We're gonna spend 2 to move these here and then clear this 4 out with the wooden movements. That gives me 1 thing back, and I get to choose something to turn face down, which is gonna be this one. Okay. If I draw a card, that's the last thing I can do, so we're not going to do that just yet. We got a blue 1, so that's getting scary. We got a pink 1 over here. We got a green 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh my goodness. Is it worth drawing a card? I don't know. I'm going to draw another token. We're going to see what keeps happening. Yellow 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh. If I, yes, I'm going to use this to move this diagonally down one. Trigger phlogistic phrase. I still don't know what that says. To get rid of these 3, which gives me 1 energy back because 1 was a star, and I get to flip something face down. What am I going to flip face down? I'm going to flip this because the odds of that coming up in a way that helps me is not great. I'm going to use the last 2 to draw a card and see if that just gives me anything, which it could, but not anything helpful. 2. No. I think we're going to lose a life. Nope, we didn't. 2 red. Bag empty. Whew. Survived. Round 4. Okay. Draw back up to our hand size. Here we go. 1, 2. We've got Beethoven back. Whatever, if we can figure out how Beethoven helps. And then we're going to do 7 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we're going to draw 14 from the white bag into the black bag this time. Oh my gosh. All right, so we've got 3, 1, 2, 3. We've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. You know what would be a really good add-on for this game? Would be like that kind of thing you used to like roll bingo wheels, except you roll it from like one cistern into the other cistern, and then you start rolling the bullets out. Anyway. Okay. I did that. I raised this, and then we get to get started. So the question is there anything I want to do to clear the board up a little before we get started? Is there anything I can do to clear the board up a little before we get started? There is. It's a little bit of a stretch, but we're going to go ahead and do it. We're going to spend 1 of this to pop this diagonally down 1, another 1 to bring this down here, another 1 to bring this down here, and trigger Molten Melody, destroying 1, 2, 3, and a star, which gets us a thing back, and we can then turn a card over, which counts as all colors. We're going to go ahead and flip this one, since that's likely to trigger crossfade, maybe? We'll find out. 2 pink. Oh my gosh, why do I keep drawing pink tokens? Why do the pink tokens hate me? Is there any point in moving it based on what I have on the board? Of course not. Okay. I have to do something about that now. There's no more choice. So we're going to move this here. We're going to move this to move that up here. We're going to move this to move that up here. Trigger crossfade using this as the yellow. And we're going to clear all 3 of these and get a thing back. Flip another thing face down, which sure will make it this one. And I think at this juncture I am going to draw another card, just so I know what I can do, even though I only have 1 energy left to manipulate anything that I'm about to pull out of this mess. So we've got a blue 3, 1, 2, 3. We've got a green 3, 1, 2, 3. That's a star. Ooh, getting somewhere-ish, kind of. And a red 2. Okay. We need a red 3 and then like a bunch of green 1s, and we can make a little bit of action happen for ourselves. There's a red 1, which is not what I wanted, but it's there. We need a red 2 now. Yellow 3 is definitely not a red 2, but that's giving me some other options potentially. There's a red 1, but what did we need? We needed a red 3. Only got one thing. I have to just keep pulling these numbers and hope I don't get shot at this point, I feel like. Red 2. So we've got every number under red except for the one that we needed here to trigger Beethoven in the corner. Oh no, here we go again. I only have one thing to move things. So I want to make sure that if I'm going to move it, I'm at least destroying stuff. And red 4, green 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's still really not anything useful that I can do with this mess that I've created on my site board. Green 2. All right, so now there's at least 2 things here. But I really want there to be 3 things there to maximize my 1 power. I'm going to regret waiting. We have a 1 green. There's 2 tokens left in here. I'm just going to go for it. We have a green 1. So I'm going to use 1. Oh, you know what I forgot? Oh yeah, I'm going to use 1 to move this down here. We trigger Beethoven with these 3 and destroy these 3. That gives me 2 power back. And I get to turn 2 things face down. We're going to turn, we don't have to turn that face down. We're going to turn this face down for later and this face down for later. And then we're going to use this to move this diagonally up 1, which lets us trigger burning bridges to get rid of all of these. Whew! We did a lot of stage clearing there. Did I have 1 left? I don't think I did, but I think we have only 1 more. I think we have only 1 more. Oh, it fell out of the bag. It is a blue 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and it has shot us and we've lost our first life. After I cleared all those things, I still lost a life. It's so sad. Okay, so we're going to draw 3 cards to come back. We got Caloric Crescendo and Catalyst Port and Conduct. And now, did I remember to raise this last time? I didn't. So we have 8 plus these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 tokens again, which actually is the same that I had on the 8 round. And this will go up to 9 next time. So I'm going to do that now so I don't forget. So we're going to draw 14 tokens out of here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Still feel like I'm doing pretty good for my first attempt at this, assuming I didn't cheat. All right. We get to raise our action points back to their maximum. Now we figure out what we're going to do with our lives, if anything. I can clear 3 things out of here. I just don't really have 3 things to clear from there, unless I spent a lot of stuff first. And that's like the best situation I have on the board right now. I think we're just going to have to go ahead and start drawing and see if things go well. 3, pink, 1, 2, 3. I'm sick of these pinks. I don't like the pinks. We got another blue 4, which is another life off of us. There can only be so many blue 4s in the deck, though, so I'm assuming we're fine. Yellow 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now that's turning into a diagonal something of some kind. Oh no, because this has to be empty for that. We have a red 4. Oh geez. Okay, that also shot me. So I only have 1 life left. So I don't have the luxury of trying to play this smart anymore, unfortunately. So what we're going to do is we're going to use 1 to move this diagonally down, 1 to move this down. We're going to use Conduct to get rid of these 3. Then we are going to use 1 to move this here, 1 to move this here, 1 to move this here, and use Caloric Crescendo to get rid of these 3, which gives us a star, lets us turn something upside down. which is going to be, we'll make it this 3 here. We need to spend 2 to get a card because we're in trouble. We're still in trouble. We only have 1 thing to move. I believe this is going to be the last turn for Adelheid. That's 1 red. Last round, rather. That's 3 blue. 1, 2, 3 blue. This is 1 green. I mean, we might luck out and make it to another round. But nope. 1, 2, 3, 4 red. And Adelaide Beckenbauer is dead. She is very upset, and she is now music to move the soul onwards, a fugue in D minor, and she would be a villain. She's going to be a villain if I play this again, fighting a villain, which is the plan. So we're going to put her over here. Her little hand of cards is going to go away. Now in boss mode, I do a lot of things different. That's for sure. I believe there's no intensity track. Is that true? I choose a heroine board. I don't want to use this triangle one yet, so we choose one of the other easy ones. Let's choose Esvir Volkova, which has a very simple mechanic of my hand size is 4 instead of 5. Her ability, she can move a bullet left, down, right, or down. She can draw a pattern for 2. For 2, she can move a bullet up. Well, that's interesting. For 2, she can move a bullet down any number of spaces, and when she gets a star, she just gets an action. So we're going to put these in here, and then figure out how this solo co-op fighting mode happens. Warning, song will forget you. Warning, song will forget you is what the side of the bad guy version's thing says. So, okay, so we're doing that. We are going to take an AP marker and place it in the highest space of our AP track. I put the AP marker back in the bag because I'm great at that. So this goes on the top side of our HC track. We're going to take our heroine's patterns. Oh, wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. She's got 10 cards that I can tell. Okay. We're going to shuffle them and draw 4 because she gets 4 cards because that's her special ability. The ones with the hearts are easy and the ones with the stars are hard, apparently. So we're going to put this here and draw 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. And this is a new thing. Those 2 numbers have to be equal, which is going to be interesting. Okay, we are going to put the bullets into the center and shuffle it. We are going to draw 10 bullets into my current bag. So this is 1 bullet, 2 bullet, 3 bullet, 4 bullet, 5 bullet, 6 bullet, 7 bullet, 8 bullet, 9 bullet, 10 bullet, 10 bullets, 10 bullets, 10 bullets. Each player is going to take a set of 3 team actions and place them in their power-up slots. So instead of getting random power-ups, which is what you would get in a multiplayer game, we get 1 each of these things. So 1 is we can spend 1 to choose a face-up bullet and place it in a teammate site. These are all things that affect team actions are not used solo. Well, that's what I get for not reading ahead. Okay, the heroines are set up, and we're going to set up the boss. So we are facing that boss. We're going to take that boss's pattern deck. So I need to find the abilities for her. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. Only 5 cards for villains instead of 10. Looks that way. No, this one's got a bunch. Huh. I guess they all have a different number of them. Looks that way. Okay, so this one's got 5. We're going to put the deck face down in their pattern deck area, which is here. We're going to place shields on every shield slot except their topmost slot. So shield, and so we have to destroy all of these shields in order to win. And every time we do that, something bad's going to happen as well because it's a boss, of course. Perform any additional setup the boss has. Face down bullets have no color, number, or star. Okay. And gameplay. We do our round as normal. Oh, we're going to take the top pattern and that starts in play. This is the draw. It has, in order to stop this from happening, I have to have 5 blue bullets in one line. If I don't have 5 blue bullets in one line, then I'm going to flip them all of the blue ones on my board face down at the end of the turn. Is how I understand this. Boss performs the effect. Total the amount of bullets that are sent to the boss. Yeah, that looks right. Okay. So we start with no bullets on the board, so we might as well start drawing some bullets. And hopefully we will kill the boss. 3 red. 1, 2, 3. And we don't have to worry about anything other than blue this turn. I mean, well, we do, but like the focus is to like not, anyway. 2 pinks. That doesn't look like anything on my board at all. 2 greens also doesn't look like anything on my board at all. But there's no blues. That's good news. I spoke too soon. So we're going to want to get rid of that blue one way or another. 2 green. What will be? And so we've already got a whole bunch of greens here that are not great. The good news is we can use Crushing Force with that, which is this card. Do I want to use that now or do I want to wait? I think I want to just use it now. So we're going to go ahead and use one to pop this over here so we can get that out of the way too. We're going to use Crushing Force and destroy both of these, which go into, like, this is going to be what hits the boss at the end because we got rid of them. We did get a star, so I get an action point for that free action point I used. So that seems like it was a good idea, I think. We're going to go ahead and spend 2 immediately to draw another card up to our hand size of 4. I don't know if that was a good idea, but it's what I did. Let's see. We have, and we don't use that intensity for boss in case. Okay, so we have a yellow 1, which is no big deal. Oh, I still have 3 greens in a row, which is not the best thing to have. So, I can't move. Oh, that diagonal thing that I used to do before is not this character. What we're going to do, we're going to spend 2 to move this 1 to the right using number 1, and then 1 more, because we need to use 3 to move it up, and then we can use this to destroy both of these, and the star gives us. So that'll go there. We're not going to draw more cards now, though, because it's just, we don't have that much AP left. 2 yellow. It's safe. 1 blue. I don't want to keep that blue there. And 4 blue. Ugh, gross. And this one's like all the way in the middle of like no man's land, which is awful for like what we need to do with our lives. Okay, so how can I get rid of some of this is the question. I don't have a 3 on the board, so I can't use Gravity Well. It would take a lot. It would take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 AP to get rid of that 1 blue. So that's not going to happen. 1, 2, 3. Take a lot more than that to get rid of that 4, which would give me an extra thing. I'm just going to draw a card and see if I can make anything happen. Yeah, right. Yeah, right, Black Bang. Ain't nothing gonna happen there. There's absolutely nothing that I can do about this. It is a very, very sad thing. So we do our end phase. We drop the hand size, which we already have. We are going to do not perform step 3 drawing from intensity. Wait. Phase, do not perform step 3 drawing from intensity. During the cleanup phase, do not perform step 2. The pattern will only affect those bullets moving in the boss's face. How do I, what do I draw for the next round? Oh, it's the intensity number on the bottommost revealed slot. So it's going to be 12 because of that. Okay, I see. That's how it works. All right. So we drew up to hand size. We are going to, so we do our end phase where we did not do step 3. We do our cleanup phase. We do not perform step 2. Well, there's none of that happens. Yeah, none of that happens. We put bullets from our incoming into current, but there are none. We set our AP back to max, which is this. Then the boss goes. So the boss activates their pattern effect. All blue bullets turn face down. And that goes into their discard pile. Then the boss checks if a shield is broken. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 5 things that we need to break this shield, so we can't break it. So it doesn't break. The heroine's draw intensity, which is 12. Okay, I'm starting to figure this out. That's we get rid of about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. And then the boss reveals their new pattern, which is caloric crescendo. I like how it has the same names of the things. So this one is, if I don't have red things in this order, the red things will turn face down. I believe my goal in life is to get rid of these face down bullets. I'm almost positive of that. I don't have any great way to do that right now, but I think that is what I should be aiming to do. 2 pink. And of course, out come the pinks when I need to get some reds and 1, 2, 3 pinks. Oh. Well, that's what happened. Yeah. Oh, I keep forgetting I can't do this. I cannot do this diagonal thing. Anymore. That was the other character's spiel. I'm just gonna draw another one. I don't think I have much choice based on what's in my hand. One. Everything is pink, pink, pink. Everything is pink, pink, pink. Now these don't count for anything for me. Like I can't use them for colors, numbers, or stars. I have to just try to find ways to clear those spaces, which is a complete different thing. And well, it's good to know that even if I had tried to manipulate things, this 4 would have still shot me in the face. I think I'm gonna get my ass whooped. Pardon my French. Oh dear. 1 yellow. I have this whole like cluster of stuff here, and none of it helps me at all with any of the problems that I have. So I'm screwed. Oh no. Well, okay. We're gonna spend 1 to move this 3 over here. We are going to use 1 to move this blue here. We're going to use 2 to move this blue here because I can move it any number of spaces down that I want. And we're going to use 2 more to move this one here. And then we're going to use Gravity Well to destroy these 3. One of them being a star. I don't know why I focus so much on the star there because I don't get I don't get anything extra for that really. But I got rid of those 2 blue face down ones, and we currently don't have any reds on the board. So this nasty pink area on the right is really the only thing that's a problem for us. Oh, I'm going to use this to move 1 here. And then I'm going to use Black Fang to get rid of both of these. Okay. Then we have 1 left. And we're going to use Graviton Curtain to get rid of both of these. All right, I did a nice little clear there that I didn't expect. Okay, okay, okay. Feeling better, feeling better. One blue. Okay. The drop is not a problem right now. Two blue. Three green. Ah, that's a bad column now. Oh, I'm not going to draw. I don't have anything to draw from. Four yellow. One, two, three, four. At least we're okay. There's still two in here. One red. That red is in the worst possible place for us. And one red. Also in a pretty terrible place for us because supernova means that the reds have to be to the left to destroy stuff. And I only have one star power, which is it's not gonna help me out. So we're just gonna have to. I mean that's just what happens. So we're going to draw up to our hand size. So we're gonna draw one, two, three more cards. $190,000 Hawaii. Oh, that's cool. You need to have empty spaces in order to go pew pew pew. So we have that. Then we are going to set our AP back to our max. The boss is going to activate their pattern effect. Is it in that order? Yeah. Turning these two face down is going to be terrible. This gets discarded. We now count how many shields we have here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breaks this first shield, all face down bullets hit. I saw that coming before, and I was like, then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. So we break this next shield, face down bullets hit you. Luckily, that only can happen once per turn, but we have 1 life left. So the odds of us winning this battle are very, 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 very slim at this juncture. And we're going to draw our intensity, which now goes up to 13 because this is 13 instead of 12. So we're going to have to put 13 in our bag for the next round. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Please don't be pink or green. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. Okay. Pattern. Catalyst cord. Green ones. Green are terrible for us right now. The good news is I can very handily just go pew 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 with that $190,000 collider, which I think is the best first move to do, just to get the heck out of Dodge, as it were. Wrong bed. Let's not use the big one. Let's use the little bag. All right, S-Sphere. You can do it. You can do it. 2 pink. I'm glad I got rid of some of those. And 2 blue. Blue's scary. What can we do about blue? Is it worth it? We're going to spend 1 to move this down 1. We're going to use 1 to move this over 1. And we're going to use shooting. We're going to use 2 to move this any number of spaces. No. Yeah, we're going to use shooting star just to get rid of these 2. We're going to use 2 to draw a card. Escape velocity. Oh, that one might be useful. Especially because it's a green nasties. We'll see how that goes. It's not going to go well. We have 1 green. Already getting nasty in our life. We have 1 pink, which we're going to leave there because it might actually help us. 2 pink. Remember when I said that might actually help us? I lied. I can't risk that. We're going to have to use this to move this here and use this to move this here. Because 1 more hit and I'm dead, so I just can't take any risks. And of course, what happens? We get a double pink. Another pink, triple pink. I only have 1 I only have one energy left. I just have to hope it doesn't kill me because there's no way to really avoid having 3 in a row right now. 3 yellow, 1, 2, 3. I mean, it's good that I waited to do what I did. Yeah, we're just gonna use this Starlight Buster to get at least one shot out of there. Gosh, this is scary. I need a red 1. That's not a red 1. That's a blue 2. I need a red 1. That's a yellow 2. Jeez. Have I mentioned that I need a red 1 or a red 2? That's a yellow 2. Oh my god, y'all. Ugh. I guess I'm going to use that 1 just to... we're going to pop that there. Definitely going to die. There's that red 1 that we wanted. All right, let's just get things out of the way that we can get out of the way. I feel like that's the best policy. Red 2. If we get a red 1, we can get rid of some more stuff. Nope, it's a pink 2. But you know what? We survived the round. So that is very important. Okay. So we are going to draw up to our hand size. So we have to shuffle this to draw 3 cards. This is scary. This game is very intense. Very intense game, this bullet heart. There's no hearts involved. It's just bullets. It's just bullets. Not even hearts. Just bullets. Okay. Look at that. 1. Okay, so that's our 4 patterns. Then we are going to set our AP to the maximum. And then we are going to activate the pattern effect. There's no greens, so that was lucky. We're going to see if we break any shields. So we need 5 for the next shield. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we broke this shield, which guess what? Face down bullets hit you, but there are no face down bullets. And we have 4 there, so that's not enough to break another one, unfortunately. The boss, we're going to draw intensity, which is still 13. So let's toss these back in. So we need 6 more shots. It would have been nice if we could have like gotten 1 more of that last round, but you know. I mean, we're probably going to die anyway, let's face it. There's no way we're going to survive 13 more bullets, but you know, hey, we'll do what we can do, all right? 1, 2, 3, 4. I really want those wooden deluxe tokens. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. Let's see if we can kill anything before we do anything. Is probably a very good idea right now. I can spend 1 to move this here and then use Shooting Star to remove 1, 2, 3. One of those is a star, so let's just have done something smart and move this over first and then done it so we get our 2 stars back. Then we can use 190,000 to do 1, 2, 3. Getting rid of that. There was no stars in that mess though. That's all we can do there. Let's use 2 to draw a card. And we're going to start drawing some bullets. Oh, I forgot to replace the pattern. This one is Conduct. If I get 3 yellows in that pattern, then I can avoid them from being face down. But, like, I feel like it's better to just get rid of the things. That's 2 blue, which is irrelevant at the moment. 2 red, which is definitely not irrelevant. We're going to use this to move this here, and then use supernova to get rid of these, which gives us a star back for that. And we're going to use 1 energy to pop this over here to prepare for free floating, and we're going to keep drawing. Now I have to get rid of that 3 on the bottom somehow. 1, 2, 3. Because I can't have any yellows on the board, or else I'll kill myself when I shoot. Oh, shoot. 1, 2, 3, 4. The other option, of course, is to try to actually fulfill the conduction. Things in those ways. We're going to draw another token before we make any decisions and hasty calls here. 2. Let's draw another one before we make any decisions here. I'm very scared. Green 2. Oh, that could kill me. Is that really the best way to do this? I don't think it is. Let's see if I can make this work. I'm going to put this here. I'm going to put this here. We're going to put this here. And then we need to just put this here. And then we're going to hope for a blue 3. Like we're just literally praying for a blue 3. And if we get a blue 3, things are okay. 2, 3, blue 3, we get to blow these up. Okay. Okay. None of those were a star, though. And we still have this to worry about. And I don't, I have no way of dealing with it at all. None, 0, zip. We're going to die anyway, no matter what happens. There's a, there's a yellow 2. There's a 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, boy. There's a yellow 3. What is happening? Why is this happening? Yeah, we don't really have any options to save ourselves. Up, 1, 2, 3. Oh gosh. Well, is there any? I don't see any way to save ourselves, so we're just gonna die. Okay, 1, 2, pink, and 1 red. Okay, so that is all of the bullets, right? So the problem here for us is we have nothing to move anything around with, and this is going to flip the yellow bullets face down before the shield effect, and then that's going to kill us. And there's just no way. There's no way I can think of to avoid that. So anyway, we're going to draw 1, 2, 4. That's our hand size. We don't get to do anything with it though. We are going to set our AP back to max. Don't get to do anything with it. We're going to flip all yellow bullets face down. We're going to check for shield breaks. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we break this shield, face down bullets hit you. That's 4 damage to me, and I'm very dead. And of course, the last one would have been another color, and the face down bullets would have hit me again. So we have failed to defeat the boss. I'm glad it's not easy, because if it was easy, that would suffer and succotash. I'm not bored yet today. So what we're going to do is we're going to flip this heroine over to her villain side, and we're going to try fighting her with a different one of the heroes. We're still going to go with easy ones. So we're going to go with Ekolu Kapakahai. Oh dear gosh. Greg, why did you even try to say that? What are you thinking? What are you thinking? This is the evil version. I am now the fanged sun. Mwah. Yeah. And let's do some triangles. Triangles, triangles. There's gonna be some triangles. I don't know what that song is about, but I sang it. Okay. So we've got that. We've got that. We're going to switch to having this bad person deck. Nope. Yep. 6, 7, 8. She has 8 patterns and can have multiple active patterns. I don't know how we're going to reference that, but we will. Let's gonna put her shields up. At least she's got less bullets coming away, so that's nice, right? We need to find Miss Triangle character. Miss Triangle character. Miss Triangle character. Miss Triangle, Miss Triangle. She's not in the pile. Move down. Where is Miss Triangle? She looks like a triangle princess. That isn't it. That isn't it. Let's try this again. So Miss Wheel. Oh, she's after Miss Wheelchair. Okay. So Miss Triangle, you have 3 life, 6 AP, so she's got less AP than the others, and 9 patterns. Any number 3 is every number. Whenever I use a third pattern in a round, I also clear all 3s. Okay, it's like pyramid for crystal amphetamines. Okay, so we can do the normal movable left, right, or down. For 1, we can discard a pattern to replace it. So we can't actually draw one by itself. For 1, we can put a bullet from the center that's here into any empty space in your sight. Interesting. And her star lets her gain a power point. So, oops, that's new. So we're going to draw 1, 2, 3 for her starting abilities. We're going to reveal the pattern for the Fanged Sun. Move all bullets down 2 unless I have a fire above a thing. Okay, that's a little bit more tricky to manage there. Do I always still start with 10? Yeah, I still start with 10, even though the baddie has that 7. That's interesting. Okay. So let's see. We got 1, 2, 3. We got 4, 5, 6. We've got 7, 8, 9. We've got 10. We're going to just turn on the lights because the sun is starting to go down. Don't go blind. So, blinder. That's it. So, let's try boss number 2. Akolu Kapakia against the Fanged Sun. This is very confusing, this character. I don't know if I'm going to understand it, but and let's draw our first bullet. So we really, really want to get 2 red bullets during this round. So we have a yellow 2. That's not a red bullet. We have a green 4, which is definitely not a red bullet. We have a green 1, which is also not a red bullet. We have a blue 1, which is not a red bullet. There's very few red bullets. Ah! There we go. Okay. There's a 2. There's we got that. Oh, that column is now a poopy column. What are we going to do with that poopy column? Use this to move this here. Next. That's my dogs barking because everybody's starting to come home from work in the neighborhood and they go wild and they don't care. Okay, that's not ideal. Um, did I say that was a blue two? Because that should have gone there, which is even less ideal. Okay. Oh, we're gonna go ahead and move that here for now. Yellow or pink two does nothing for me. A blue three. Three bullets in my sight are all numbers. That doesn't really do anything for me that I can tell. This last one kills me. I'm going to be very upset. Okay, one, two. So it didn't. So the good news is we're going to have fulfilled all this regardless of anything else that we do this turn. But let's see if there's anything else useful that we can sort out with our lives. We're going to use Ono's Hubris to remove those. We're going to use Pythagoras Impatience to remove this. And these might not be ideal moves. It's like the end of the turn. So, we're going to see what we can do. We're going to discard this to draw this. I still have two more moves. What's the best way to make this work? Can either destroy this or I can't get that there and destroy two things. Yeah, I think it's just that one. Do I want to get? Oh, I don't want to get rid of that red. I want to get rid of. Oh shoot! If I destroy a thing, I'm going to be moving all the things down. Yeah, we're going to discard this pattern to draw a pattern. She's a deck cycler. I see now. Also not ideal. Let's do it one more time. And yeah, that's not going to get me nothing. All right. Well, I tried to do some more stuff. So we are going to draw up to our hand size. That's one, two. Oh, she only gets, okay, that's three. You'd think with this special, three bullets in your sight are all numbers. You'd think she would have had more things with threes, but anywho. All right, we've done that. We're going to set our AP to its max. The boss's pattern effect activates, but I stop it. So the Fanged Nova does not do anything. The heroes we check if shields are broken, but we need 6 to break a shield, and we've only got 3. We are going to draw intensity, which is currently 7. So at least we have some like breathing room this time before things go wild. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. And then we reveal the new pattern, which is this. So she keeps having things that'll move bullets down by 2 if I don't let these things be fulfilled, is what I'm getting out of this. I don't know what to do with this board setup that I have here. It's not a great board setup, and I don't like it at all. I don't want to risk pulling a 3B there, and I don't want to risk pulling a 2B there. We're just going to go ahead and pop this over here. And then we're going to go, did that do anything? Kind of. And then we're going to pop this here. And just so we have some more breathing. Okay, so let's draw our first bullet. Pink 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know what that's going to do, but it's going to sit there for a while. Yellow 2. Sit there for a while. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, that one could do something later, but we don't like anything going on in that column. So we're gonna use this to pop that one over a spot. Yellow 2, of course. It's 2. How would it be anything other than 2? Things are getting heavier. There's no 3s on the board. This character is not ideal if there's no 3s on the board. This might seem weird, but we're going to spend 2 to go this, and then we're going to use Morley's. We'll toss this one down too, and we'll use Morley's arrogance to at least pop 3 bullets out. Like at least we did something. At least we did something this round. Star to green. Oh my goodness. We just need a 3 here. 2 red. So, oh snap. We also did not fulfill Black Fang. So this is going to not go very well at all. Okay, well, we get to draw 1 more card. And then we get to put this back up to max. And then we activate the pattern effect. All bullets move down 2. So we've got 1 life left already. But I think 1, 2, 3, 4. Yay, we destroyed a shield. Yay, we did something. Whoop. Oh my gosh, we did something. We destroyed a shield. Activate +1 pattern the next turn. So she's going to have 2 patterns this turn instead of 1. And we're all going to still draw 7 bullets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And our 2 patterns are, that'll to the side, Forceful Black Fang, that's even worse, and Starlight Buster. Okay, well, there's not much we can do about things until we can do things about things. Because that made sense. Okay, well, let's draw a token because nothing can kill us yet. 3 there. Okay, now something can kill us. The good news is we can also kill something. So we're going to use this to move this over. We're going to use this to move this over. We're going to use this to move this over. We're going to use Floyd's Betrayal to do 1, 2, 3, which gives us a thing back and does some shooting. Then what? I guess we'll just draw some cards and see what happens. Yeah, sounds like a good idea to me too. Red 2. Okay, now that's dangerous. So that is a moon. That's a 1. Yes, that's a 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1. Pascal's Neglect. We have 0 things left. Wait, was one of those a star? I don't think one of those was a star. No. Okay. Things are not looking good for a Kolu here. 2 yellow. 3 blue. 3 blue. We have no more points to spend, so 1, 2, 3, 4. That was a short fight. We got our asses whooped. We made it. We only got 1 shield down. Oh man. Oh, I was terrible at this, wasn't I? Woo, woo wee. Do I have it in me to do 1 more? I have it in me to do 1 more tonight, but I do need to take a break. So that is Bullet Heart. Yeah, I like it. I dig it. It's hard. It's hard. This is a hard game. This is much harder than it looks. I don't know if switching characters as much as I am is going to be a benefit to me in the end. I'm actually looking really forward to playing this competitively with other people with a timer on because, like, I think that would be wild. And there would be so much trash talking, and I love me some trash talking. So I'm excited to see how that'll go. I'm going to take a break. I'm going to come back to this. I'm probably going to try to wig out all the characters tonight, is the plan. I don't know if I'm going to have the energy for that because this 15-minute game definitely is taking me more than 15 minutes. But, you know, we did play 3 times with filming, and the extra time in that filming takes so that's cool. So, anywho, thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. Do not forget, keep those health bars full. Thank you and have